Hey there, food lovers. Let's talk about those unwanted guests in our kitchen's pantry pests. You know, those tiny creatures who think our food is their all you can eat buffet. They're not invited to this party. These little guys can be a real buzzkill. They munch on our snacks, spoil our ingredients, and leave behind a mess. Talk about a recipe for disaster. Not only do they create a disgusting mess, but they can also be harmful to our health. Who wants to eat food contaminated by bugs and their droppings? It's time to declare war on these tiny invaders and reclaim our pantries. Let's get it on. Pantry pests are like those unexpected house guests who overstay their welcome. They sneak in unnoticed and then make themselves right at home, causing more trouble than you might think. These tiny invaders can be quite the nuisance. They come in different shapes and sizes, but the most common culprits are weevils and moths. Weevils and moths might seem harmless at first glance, but don't let those innocent-sounding names fool you. These little guys mean business and can cause significant damage to your food supplies. Weevils look like tiny beetles, usually brown or black, and they love to munch on grains and beans. You might spot them crawling around in your flour, rice, or cereal. These pests can be particularly hard to spot at first, but once you see them, it's often too late to save the infested food. Moths, on the other hand, are attracted to dry goods like pasta, cereals, and nuts. You'll know they've invaded when you see tiny moths fluttering around your pantry or find their silky webs in food packages. These pests multiply quickly, so early detection is key. Regularly checking your pantry and keeping it clean can help prevent an infestation. If you do find signs of these pests, it's important to act fast. Remove and discard any infested food items and thoroughly clean your pantry to prevent further spread. Remember, a little vigilance can go a long way in keeping these tiny invaders at bay and protecting your food from big problems. Weevils, those tiny brown or black beetles, are masters of disguise. They are often found in pantries, hiding in plain sight. They blend right into your grains and beans, making them tough to spot at first glance. Their small size and color allow them to camouflage perfectly. But don't worry, there are telltale signs that these little critters have set up camp in your pantry. Recognizing these signs early can help you take action before the infestation gets out of hand. First, keep an eye out for tiny holes in your packages of grains or beans. These holes are a clear indication that weevils have been munching their way in and out. Those are entry and exit points for these sneaky eaters. They chew through packaging to get to the food inside. Next, check for a powdery residue at the bottom of bags or containers. This residue is a mix of weevil droppings and the food they've been eating. This is weevil poop, and trust me, you don't want that flavoring your food. It's a clear sign that your food has been compromised. If you see weevils in your food, it's time to toss it out. Keeping infested food can lead to a larger problem. Don't try to salvage it, as these pests can lay eggs that are difficult to see. Discarding the infested food is the best way to ensure they don't spread further. Moths aren't just content ruining your favorite sweaters. They also have a taste for pantry staples like flour, cereal, and dried fruits. Unlike weevils that prefer to stay hidden, moths make their presence known by fluttering around your kitchen. If you see these winged invaders, it's time to investigate your pantry. Look for tiny cream-colored moths with a wingspan of about ½ inch. They're often found near light sources, like your pantry light. Another telltale sign is the presence of silky webbing in your food packages or on pantry shelves. This is a sign that moth larvae have been feasting on your food. Just like with weevils, it's best to discard any food that shows signs of moth infestation. Prevention is key here. Seal the fort. Container power. Welcome to the ultimate guide on keeping your pantry pest-free. Now that we know the enemy, it's time to fortify our defenses. These tiny invaders can wreak havoc on your food supplies. The first line of defense in the war against pantry pests is proper food storage. It's crucial to keep your food safe and fresh. Those flimsy bags and cardboard boxes that dry goods come in, they are no match for determined pests. They're practically an open invitation for pests. Once they get in, they can multiply quickly and contaminate your food. Instead, transfer your grains, beans, cereals, and other dry goods into airtight containers. This simple step can make a huge difference. Glass or sturdy plastic containers with tight-fitting lids are your best bet. They create a barrier that pests can't easily penetrate. Label each container with the name of the food and the date you stored it. This helps in managing your pantry efficiently. This will help you keep track of your pantry inventory and ensure you're rotating your stock. Freshness is key to a healthy pantry. Remember, a well-sealed container is like a fortress for your food, keeping those pesky invaders at bay. Protect your pantry. Protect your food. Cleanliness. Your secret weapon. Keeping a clean pantry is crucial in the fight against pantry pests. These little critters love to hide in crumbs, spills, and forgotten food scraps. Regularly wipe down your pantry shelves with a mixture of warm water and vinegar. Vinegar acts as a natural disinfectant and helps deter pests. Vacuum up any crumbs or spills immediately. Don't give pests a reason to set up camp in your pantry. Pay attention to corners, crevices, and the areas behind jars and containers. These are prime hiding spots for pests. Remember, a clean pantry is a happy pantry, both for you and your food. Nature's force field, herbs and oils. Did you know that some herbs and essential oils act as natural pest repellents? Mother Nature has provided us with some powerful weapons in the fight against pantry pests. Bay leaves, for example, are known to repel weevils and moths. Simply place a few bay leaves in your containers of grains, beans, or flour. Other natural deterrents include cloves, peppermint oil, and lavender oil. You can place cotton balls soaked with these oils in the corners of your pantry or create sachets to hang on shelves. These natural remedies not only keep pests away, but also leave a pleasant aroma in your pantry. Fight pests the natural way and keep your pantry smelling fresh and inviting. Invasion alert, damage control. Despite our best efforts, sometimes those pesky pantry pests still manage to sneak in. But don't panic. Here's what to do if you discover an infestation. First, remove all infested food items immediately. Seal them tightly in plastic bags and dispose of them in the trash outside. Thoroughly vacuum all shelves, corners, and crevices in your pantry. Pay close attention to cracks, gaps, and areas where shelves meet the wall. Wash all pantry surfaces with warm, soapy water. Add a splash of vinegar for extra cleaning power and to deter future infestations. Remember, swift action is key to containing the infestation and preventing it from spreading to other areas of your kitchen. Victory is sweet. Enjoy a pest-free pantry. congratulations! You've learned the secrets to keeping your pantry pest-free. By following these simple tips and tricks, you can enjoy a clean, organized, and pest-free pantry year-round. Remember, prevention is the best defense. Store your food properly, keep your pantry clean, and utilize natural deterrents to keep those pesky invaders at bay. A pest-free pantry means less food waste, a healthier home environment, and peace of mind knowing that your food is safe and delicious. So, go ahead and stock up on your favorite pantry staples, knowing that you have the tools and knowledge to keep those unwanted guests out for good. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with a well-protected pantry.